Hello, I'm Catherine Watkin from Business from the Heart, and welcome to tip number 10 in this series, How to Get More Clients to Say Yes Without Being Salesy. And tip number 10 is always pop the question. Now, the reason this is so important is because the single biggest reason why most of your clients don't say yes to working with you is simply because you don't ask them if they want to go ahead. And yes, it really is that simple. Now, in traditional sales speak, this is known as asking for the order. Of course, I know in your case it's not exactly an order that you're taking, but it's still very important that you ask the client that question. Because if you don't, the next thing you know, you've had a lovely conversation with them, but they've put the phone down or they're walking away and you're left wondering, what just happened? Are they interested? Are they coming back? So the next time you're in conversation with a potential client and you've made sure you understand their problem, you've explained to them how you can help them, and you feel that a genuine sense of connection and trust has developed between you both, that's the time to go ahead and see if that client is ready to commit to working with you. In other words, it's time to pop the question. Now, this is not going to come across to your client as salesy or pushy. In fact, it's going to have the opposite effect. Because remember, that client is coming to you because they perceive you to be the expert. So by taking the lead in this, it's going to increase their sense of confidence and trust in you as a professional who can help them. So go ahead and don't be afraid to ask the question very directly. So, would you like to go ahead? I can book you in for next week. Or would you like to go ahead and book an appointment for next week? Something like that. But I do understand that if you're not used to being so direct, this might be a little bit difficult. You might balk a bit at doing this. And so even if you say nothing more than, so, would you like to go ahead? It's better than nothing. At least you've asked the question. Now, I appreciate as well that by asking the question, this does leave you in a position of vulnerability because, of course, regardless of how well the conversation has gone up to this point, there's still the possibility that the client might actually say no. But it's so much better that you get a no than not ask the question at all. Because so many times that client is ready to go ahead and the only thing missing is that you don't ask them. And then they walk away. So my challenge to you would be the next time you're in a conversation with a client, you know that you're a good match for their problem, you know that there's a sense of connection that's built up between you, go ahead and ask them directly if they would like to work with you and see what happens. I'm sure you'll notice it makes a difference. So I hope you found this 10th and final tip useful, and I hope that you've enjoyed all of the tips in this series. I would love to hear your feedback or any questions if you have them, so please visit my Facebook page at Business from the Heart, and I would love to hear from you there.